Welcome, everybody, once again to the Esports Arena Apex Legends Weekly. This is the North American edition, brought to you, of course, by Esports Arena, and your host for the day, myself, Jet Set Jamerson, and of course, with me once again, excited to have you, Daltouche. How are you doing today?
I'm feeling pretty good. Chat, count your blessings. This is Jet Set Jamerson and Daltouche back again for week 2 of casting in a row. It doesn't get much better than this.
But let's go ahead and talk about how the action breaks down today. Of course, this is the finals. We've already had our 2 qualifying semifinals taking place just before this, which you were casting and I tuned in as I woke up. And 40 teams battle it out. Only the top 20 moved on. But how are they going to be getting points today?
All right, let's see if I messed it up this time. Each kill is a point. There it is. We got it right. Week 2, and we are improving, ladies and gentlemen. Each kill is a point. If you come in first place, you get 12 points for placement. Second place is 9 points for placement. Third place is 7 points for placement. So on and so forth until team 15. That is the cutoff placement points. So if you get a 10 kill W, a 10 kill win for your team, that is a 22-point game in all. And the top 3 teams will be taking home money. Team 1 or first place gets 500. Second place gets 400.
300.
No, 300, and third place gets 200.
Try to go in.
Oh,
Oh,
that is a
130.
clean pick. I believe that's a controller player. I think he came from Xbox. Could be wrong though. Could be 100% wrong. And they're going for the media res in the Gibby bubble, kicking down the door. Arcstar coming in. See how much damage you can get, and they take height, and they're out clean. They're gonna push. Gonna be tough. It's a choke point. They're not holding it though. Oh, fence down. Good fence right there. And that's just all out the push. Gonna swing wide on this Watson. And a grab, so if they win this fight, they get a quick res. Oh, and he gets fried by Premier ST in the back and turns around. It is a 1v3 situation, I believe. The double gets thirsty. It's gonna be tough for a Watson. That's a Gibby blue shield in your face. And that's a tough fight.
Easy rotate here because I don't think they're going to find any more fights. Never mind. There's one right in front of them.
Fight. Going down by this fenced in area. I don't know if they'll take this. That other team has way better cover, but Crust has found himself a little bit exposed and unattached from his team. He's going to take some wingman shots on this head glitch. They might actually take this. There's a Gibby ult being thrown. Let's see what the teammates do. They might push in. They're kind of zoning this team out. As you can see that they're backing up. Nade spam coming down, providing a little bit of cover with the wingman shots as his team pushes up and tries to take the fenced in area. They might take this. Sentinel's a very aggressive team. Once they decide to push in, they're going to come at you real hard.
Yeah, they were able to close the gap, right? They throw down the Gibraltar ultimate, and even though there's a Watson gen right there to eat most of it up, that bought enough space. That team backed away from the gen at the very least, and now they're right on top of them. And that's how they want to fight.
And Crust gets absolutely deleted. Doesn't hit any wingman shots, and looks like it's a 1v3, and this fight did not go the way Sentinel's planned. And Gibby's going to try to run, get those big legs going. Might have to toss down a bubble for cover. I'm not sure how far they're going to chase, but it was a clean 2 kills by Joey Blackout, Aces, and Vuzby on Sentinels. Gibby gets out. They're not going to chase. They're fine with those 2 kill points. And they're fine with their position as well. They're just going to get some loot and hang out. He can get griefed pretty hard, but we are hopping on board with Prodigy Aces, trying to hold off the team as they push in. Big 120 on Wraith, going for the pick, but he gets stunned by an Arcstar and finished by the Watson. That Arcstar definitely got him right there.
I think he's been dead for a little bit right now.
Hal goes down. They elected the portal under bridge. There's a team right above them. Hal is down. Reps gets an armor swap off. Albertelli going to go for a Havoc spray on this Wraith. So that Wraith is holding. Will they get a res off? He's probably going to go for it right here as Al is going to watch. It's the thirst right there, and I doubt this team drops. Hal's going to be able to get a reset here. Reps with the gold bag as well, so Hal is pretty healthy. I don't know if he can shoot through those.
I think you can. You can.
Okay. Find the Flesh Pathfinder going up the rope, and you're just not going to make that against the Havoc.
That's
Albertelli running out of ammo on the Havoc. Only 24 bullets left. You need to swap guns here soon, but they're sitting nice. I think they're in a good spot.
Yeah, they have a few bodies to play around with, and so they can swap off. Wingman with only 30 shots, doable, but definitely want more there. And yeah, it does pull to the west of the train tracks there, so that's where the next ring is. If Rogue can get a decent Pathfinder zip up, like, they are going to be sitting real pretty for this one right now. Rebs finds a kill onto Nocturnal. I think Noct might have a gold shield.
Oh, you're going to see probably a couple picks right here. Misses some wingman shots there, but get some good damage off of the R3. Albertelli going down, but this team is going to drop down. I think it's going to be an easy res as they try to climb their way back up. It should be free picks for Hal as they try to climb up this wall. They can't shoot back. Albertelli hitting the self-res. Smart play. They know this team really wants that thirst, but they're not gonna be able to get it. Albrelli is up, and he's gonna pop some heals and get a fresh reset on the health as Reps and TSM, or as Reps and Hal are watching over him.
Yeah,
And this team right
TSM
here, sheesh.
they're currently sitting on 4 kills right now.
And they're scouting for their next circle position right now. Gonna probably see a portal from Hal come out within the next couple of seconds. Actually, probably no portal. They might just walk this out. I wonder if there's any teams above them on the bridge going towards train yard, because they're gonna have to drop down as well. And if they go down into that little corner, you might see a team drop onto them.
Yeah, there's one below them, and then there's one to their north above on the bridge right now. Looking it out, setting up portals and everything.
Snipe down getting
in the
a
middle of the fight.
Yep, Snipe down with 2 picks on Protect and Godsend. It looks like Naughty's the last one left. Snipe down, no shield, dropped with no shield cranking a bat though. It's a 1v2 and Circle is pushing. I think it's just Naughty left. Drop gets hit with a fence and gets picked across the map with a Havoc. Snipe down gets the wipe. Might be able to stick both reses here if they get behind this rock. Oh no, Circle's still pushing them in. Gonna be a tough res if there's a team on train tracks above, but it looks like they're all getting zoned off, and that is perfect timing for Snipe down as he is able to pop these res, and that could not have worked out any better for them. They have maximum height on the map right now, and a gen down. They are sitting nice. 3 res is going down, and they are in a good position to win this game.
And TSM are just down to Reps right now, as Albrelli and Imperial Hal did get knocked in that last fight. So we do have a 3v3v3 currently going on in this lobby. A knock on to Echo here, and it's Rogue and RKN's team who are full up as a 3 right now.
Once this Gibby bubble pops from the left side, you're going to see a lot of damage going that way. It looks like it's popped. No one's focusing it because there's a lot of counter damage coming out from the teams on low ground, which is impressive. Hill with 2 thirsts on Imperial Hal and Albrelli. So, and Reps goes down as well. So TSM is completely down, but not entirely thirsted yet. Sitting on 4th place right now. But I'm impressed with the teams on low ground putting as much damage as they are. I mean, look at this team. All behind a rock, not even covered. This should be easy picks for Rogue. This should just... Yeah, they're going to keep shooting here. Gibby Bubble should be back up in about 5 seconds, though. And there it is. Actually, I lied. It's right then. I don't know how they're staying alive, but they are.
If they could have saved that for when this ring starts closing, they're going to be about 20 seconds, 10 seconds vulnerable as the ring closes before that Gibraltar bubble comes back up to them. So right now,
got
a lot of damage.
But there's a gen, yeah. I'm impressed. They're putting out a lot of counter damage, forcing Rogue and them to heal. Oh, and it looks like the gen gets destroyed as the Gibby ult rains down, but it's not soon enough, not enough damage. And they got 1 knock, maybe 1 player left over there. I think Gibby and Watson go down, and the rest of the team goes down as well. Snipetown might get taken out by Storm here. Nope, he barely makes it in. Last team, are they going to drop? Snipetown's going to just zipline juggle. And it looks like Saint RKN are just going to have to take out a 50 HP Watson as he falls. And that is well played from the low ground team. RKN, Hill, and their third, who I forgot, but taking out Snipetown and them as they had commanding height, playing perfectly from low ground and winning the game.
That's what we're doing. We're back here for the Esports Arena North American Weekly. It's going to be game number 2. And of course, your host for the day, Jamerson here, joined once again by Daltush. We had a short break. We were able to reset the lobby, and we're ready to get into it. Right now we're in a fight over at Drill Site as Echo goes down.
Ooh, and a quick wipe. Who took him out? Oh, they seem like they're aware that they're on the end of the tunnel over there. Shooting Watson fences. They might have a push here.
It does give away some information, of course, when the Watson traps go down. So the element of surprise gone now, as you can see with the X-ray right on the other side. Good work. Hits him twice.
And gets the pick. Naughty with a shield crack on the path. They're going to push up. Naughty should be able to win this fight right here. Gets the crack on the ray shield next to FaZe. Stalls out a little bit. He has gold shield. He's going to... Cubsy goes down. Protectful goes down as well. Naughty might find himself in a 1v2 here, possibly a 1v1. Unsure. It looks like it's a 1v2. Let's see if he can clutch this up for his team. Wraith tries to phase out, and there's a bat going down by the Wraith. Naughty's going to elect to revive in the open as they revive as well. He gets it off. There's a nade coming in from somewhere, and they just get picked. That's a clean third party. Might have been from Hill and them again with a third party. It looks like it was. Yeah, it looks like they're running in the storm, trying to go all the way around. Crust gets picked by Design with the Havoc. You love to see it. Xenok's going to try to get in this tunnel, but Design and company are probably pushing pretty hard off this knock, knowing that there's only 1 left. You see him peeking, but you're not going to see a full push. I don't think they're probably just going to retreat back into sorting factory, knowing they got that kill point. So it might not go down. We'll find out. I don't play comp enough. Usually when I play ranked, I know generally where the circles end, but we don't ever get to where it's sweaty enough to go to the smallest, you know, round 4 or 5 circle.
Yeah, we haven't been able to play ranked World's Edge in so long.
It's been a minute. That's also why I forgot. Gent getting his upgraded Evo shield with that damage on the path. They might try to push this. It looks like getting Tick with the Thermite has a little bit of shield. Gonna pop a bat. I mean, they seem like they're wanting to push. They want to take this position over this team holding in here. Gent gonna spray the 50 damage on the path. Design is in the middle. Resulta going for the peak as well. Doesn't take too much damage. Wraith is gonna try to pop out here. Resulta still have some shield. Wraith is 1 HP. Calls out that Watson on the other side of glass. Third party trap. Ooh, when a third party comes in from behind, they crawled up from that interior. Good damage from Gent. Smart decision not to chase. It's gonna be tough. Gent's putting out damage, but this is gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough res here. Design taking some damage as well.
They're just so split up on this fight as well. Design full lower, taking a lot of damage, drop down to 10 HP. That could have been a moment for them to try and reset, but now here comes the ring. Oh, gentrifying. You said he's got a clean R9, and that was indeed clean. Punch him in, punch him in.
Trying to get him in, but they're going to be under a lot of pressure right here. Going to crank the portal, go to this low ground, and possibly even get a res. Design cranking the Phoenix as well right now. This team is going to get pushed by, I think, RKN. That's his Watson skin, and here comes a push. Good damage from Gent on the Watson. Trying to get some damage here on the Wraith. Design goes down as well. It's up to Gent. No shield. He's going to try to take the portal back, reset some health a little bit. Oh, and he gets lasered by the wingman.
Yeah, we've got also Madness's team on the high ground on the top side of sorting factory here as he gets the knock onto gentrifying. So a lot of teams on the southern side of the circle currently.
And you see the circle, it kind of rotated towards that lower hill, the one that goes towards Overlook. Is that what it's called? No, what is that?
No,
it's
it
called
pulled.
Geyser.
Yeah.
Geyser. Yeah, that's what it's called.
That was a hard pull over to that side, and I don't know if anyone was expecting it. You got to imagine all the teams that are playing south side of that ring. We're not expecting something like that. So, yeah, that's insane. The team that somehow was over at the Vault Cave is going to come out on top in this circle pull.
TSM fighting against Rogue right now, I believe. Or no, I could have got that wrong. I'm not sure. TSM definitely just got a knock. Imperial How got a knock on the kill feed. We have a fight going down between Rogue and someone else.
RCO.
TSM still in the same spot where they started at, so their circle calling wasn't too inaccurate. They're in a good spot right now on high ground. RCO finding that pick on Snipe down, so he's going to be out of the game. It's tough to be down here, though. They're going to have a hard time rotating farther into circle as it continues to close.
Sorry, I was watching Sweet. He tucked himself into a rat spot, and then he had like 2 nades thrown at him. And so he had to just get the hell out of there now. So Rogue are just down to 1 player right now. We've got TSM. I believe they're playing right here. There we go. Madness is right on top of them. Almost got the knock. That was so close. Broke that purple armor.
Oh, they didn't get that knock? I was about to say I didn't see it on the kill feed, but it seemed like he got knocked. I don't know. Man is cranking the port. Let's see where he decides to go. Probably going to be right on this rock face here, low ground, but that's going to be tough. He gets knocked as he's trying to place it. Doesn't even get the portal off, so he cannot go through, and they cannot get the res on him. He'll probably get thirsted here. TSM still in the game. It seems like they went across into high ground. Not quite in circle, but they're pretty close there on that outer high ground right now, and they're sitting nice. I don't think anyone is over there to contest them, and they could just find some free damage on these players trying to rotate in. Hal's gonna portal in, try to look for some loot. Caustic ult coming in, and this is what we were talking about when they throw it at you. It's pretty much game over. RKN eating the Caustic ult right now. Hill having to retreat. Yep. And he's probably gonna get picked here. Nice spot, not nice enough. Goes down. And that is Blood Rain. The Caustic ult is just so good, offensive and defensive, both sides.
We're now on board with Liquid. We're on the high ground here, just to the north of that last fight. But Liquid Flinker taking so much damage, has to reload that Havoc. They're trading away, but they come up with it. Ooh.
Huge. And gets third party, goes down, and looks like all of them are down besides Nocturnal. He's gonna portal, and they're getting pushed heavy. He's gonna try to go upstairs, takes a lot of damage from Storm, and gets picked going up those stairs right there. That's a clean third party. They're gonna have a lot of loot right there to supply them for the rest of the game. Hopping on board with Noble, trying to chow this little room right here, but the cost trap goes down, and that's gonna stall them about 15 minutes, I would assume. So
It honestly does feel like an eternity right now. They're trying their best to push. They do have the slow side of the circle as well here. This is the only building still available. And if they could gain control of this, if they could buy that space and have some safety where they can rebuild that Caustic Ultimate for the late game as it comes out now.
Yeah, Caustic versus Caustic team. So they actually force the other Caustic team out, and they get to push in and take control. I mean, it's a stinky Storm up in here right now. Looks like they're pushing pretty aggressive down low here. Knocks the Wraith. Gonna throw some thermites. That's definitely gonna put some damage on the path. Looks like 2 down. This team above them. Yeah, this team in the middle is in a world of hurt right now as they're stuck on that staircase taking a lot of damage. Noble or Blitzen takes a lot of damage as well. Gonna fall back. Omnu gets taken out. Got a little too greedy as this team pushes down the stairwell real hard. Vane's gonna have to fall back. They got one fence in place and gets taken out. They're gonna have to fight this right now. Do or die for them. Not enough damage going out from that Eva. He's gonna fall entirely back, going Storm. This might be the end for Team Noble right here.
Yeah, this should just be TSM's game right now. It's as they're the only full 3 still alive here. We got Garbage Player and Tech currently alive for his team, and Noble trying his best to make it into top 2 or even sneak his way into somehow a victory here. But TSM fully kitted out with 3 red Evo shields. This is something they should not lose.
Absolutely, this is their game to win, and I doubt they choke this. They know where the one rat is, and Hal's kind of looking for the other rats right now, and there you can see them with the
he's looking in the angle
vision. Yeah, he'll find them.
Yeah, I think he's pinging. That's where they are right now, and I'm gonna double check for him. And yep, they are up on the high ground currently. It's just the 3rd sense.
Are they?
6th sense, yeah.
Are they gonna try to hit this rat right here? Good 100 spray from Hal. It's gonna be a phase. You might see a push from the other team. It's now or never for the other team. They might come out once they see the knock on the kill feed, but I mean, TSM's still very healthy. Nade comes in from the other rat team. Vane goes down. Let's see if we see an instant push from the other team. Albertelli and Reps are going to be able to hold off as Hal heals.
If they had any utility, I'm looking right now, Garbage Player has no nades on him whatsoever, so they weren't able to apply any pressure. Hal's going to go ahead and set up a separate angle for them with that, portal now going in with the R9. Decent damage. Abralele gets the first knock, and TSM will finish it off.
Very clean. Very clean. I like that portal play, too. That extra angle. Hal got to sneak up on that rock face right there. Surprise them. And that was a clean finish by TSM. They played it very well. I like that push that they had. They were upstairs when the 2 cautious teams were fighting. They were upstairs. They saw that there were trades on both sides, and they just came through that hallway real fast against that team, and they overwhelmed. I believe it was Team Noble that fell back and was unable to counter the power of TSM as they came through. Here, they find themselves in 2nd place, right behind TSM. Only 2 points. Very easy to attain. We got 3rd place. Other Noble, LOL, I believe that's Team Noble. 4th place, Rogue. Still very winnable for Rogue, Snipe Down's team. Then we got Noble White coming in. Okay, wait, who is other Noble? It's Noble White. Who is other Noble?
It's the other Noble team. What do you mean?
They got 2 Nobles?
Yeah. I think
Very
they have
noble.
I don't know, like 4 Noble teams or something. I forget. No, might be 3. Maybe 3. But yeah, they were able to get that 2nd place win with 11 kills. It was, 11 kills for them in the 2nd game. TSM only had 9, so they were just behind them by 1 point there. So that was a big victory for them. If it was swapped, of course, they might actually be higher ranked than them. But now we are heading into game number 3, and we'll be
trades going off. Senox knocks Premier. But Senox gets knocked by Blight. Crust is 1 HP as Peach is sticking the res inside the bubble. Gets pushed by the Gibby. Only hits 1 blue armor. A big 11 pump right there. 66 gets the break. Gets the knock. Peach can win this. I believe it's a 1-on-1. He's going to stick the res as Crust is giving him comms. Oh, and it looks like Crust has finished Premier Echo. So they're going to win that fight. Is it the 3rd time that they've won the fight against Premier, or?
I believe they fought Purge the first 2 games in a row.
Okay, right? Okay.
And then,
yeah.
but
what are you going to do?
Fight, we saw this also in game number 2. It's gonna be part of G8's team, taking them on now here on
Busby breaks that bat off and gets, ooh, he had an auto prowler, doesn't get enough damage. He gets finished by the Evo. Good tracking right there from Joey Blackout, the L-Star on the flying Pathfinder through the air on Garbage Player 77. Still the unknown player. Good shots right there by Joey. Might be one player left on this team, perhaps. Finds him up top. All three are left, so it could be a 3v1 scenario for whoever is left on this other team.
Yeah, it's just Panders left alive for them right now as he's trying his best. They spotted him out. Oh, he did tag him back, though.
Good damage. It's just a Watson. He's not going to win that. There's no way. Good effort from Panders right there, but unfortunately not enough, and they're going to win that fight and grab their loot. Seems like Nando gets picked.
I'm not too sure who they were fighting, but
it might have been Rogue.
Yeah, they recovered the banner at the very least, and there are two respawns. They're getting chased down right now.
They are pushing. Wraith almost gets picked right there. That's a good phase, and they're definitely going to fall back after that. Holiday with purple, Sneaky Monkey with blue. You saw the white get cracked on the Wraith as well as some flesh shots. So they also have beacon, so they're going to stick this respawn. You might see a push as they reheal down low, but it's a tough push. You see one on train track, kind of hopped over the train right there, but unspotted. He can get some good damage off. Yeah, it could be.
Blink.
Didn't catch him as he hopped right there. Showed his little Watson noggin over the thing. He's on the left side by himself, waiting for his moment to get some damage off. But he's just sitting there. The other two are low ground. Oh, big nade right there. 105 on white on the Wraith, and then Snipe Down comes in with the flank, almost breaks the shield. And I think they're thinking it's another team, so they're gonna dip. If they knew it was just Snipe Down, they would probably push. But I believe they didn't have the proper comms on that.
As they are controlling choke point, that's gonna get flushed out by a few other teams. There's one to the right of them and then two to their south. As you can see, good charge rifle shots coming out from Abralele, trying to charge up that Evo shield, getting a lesson from EU.
He is definitely gonna get that to red before we know it. He was they held this multiple times in semis, and he's got a charge rifle and he's got very good aim as well. So that's going to be an easy red farm for him as they sit here. They have a lot of open space to look out. But we see them holding this area right now as opposed to, what was it, game 2, where they decided not to hold this. Why do you think they're holding it this time as opposed to not in game 2?
I think this time around, a lot of teams, they were expecting a lot of teams to try and make a rush for Fragment East building. This circle being a little bit weird. I think a lot of people were expecting it to pull maybe over to No Name or to the train tracks between No Name and East Fragment. And so, again, trying to avoid the major bulk of the rotations from the team. That's what we saw them do in Sorting Factory, where they played the south side. They do have a respawn beacon to try and get back to, but Dreamy took so much damage in RCO. Sneaky Monkey's going to get the knock onto him.
He's picked at the portal. This might be a shield damaging Arc Star. Nope, only hits him for a big 3 damage right there, but I do not think the traps are going to be enough to hold out this team as you see Sneaky Monkey on the flank. Trap coming out of the front door, but he is going to get picked from the back door. You see a self-res going down. He gets it off. Self-res is down. He's going to be able to heal in the gas. Sneaky Monkey does get the pick on Caustic. Now we have one player left that just self-res. I don't think he has a gold back, so he's going to be healing in the gas for the remainder of the gas. He's in the corner just sitting there. You're probably going to see a finish fight right here in a sec. Wraith goes to phase. Just stalling out, but it's not going to be enough. An RCO with a nice wipe on them. Took a little long because of the Caustic, but that's just how it goes. And that's why it's so risky fighting Caustics like that, because it just takes so much longer if they're inside a building. And Nando barely getting away with 1 HP as he phases. Another team pushing from the south.
Just not ending. Yeah, team to the south. There's also a team to the west who has backed off for now. So RCO, they need to just get a reset. They're going to go ahead and throw down that Watson generator, set up the defenses here, buy some time to go for the full heal.
Possible, but you'd love to see the height he's getting right there. Look at that. Look at that vertical.
Yeah, we should... I think we need to go back to RCO right now, but never mind. Xenox in the middle of a fight. He's got the gold armor. He's got the aim. That R9 is so dirty.
He's about 30 HP left on that Watson. Hits the headshot and then a 70 spray on blue armor. Getting tagged with a thermite, but he's going to crank his cell, be able to go back to full health. Will he push up here? He might walk up. It looks like they're going to fall back. Gotta watch out for that lava pit. If he accidentally falls in there, he will be a floating dummy and very easily picked, as well as the audio trigger that comes with falling into the pit. Gotta watch your feet.
Xenox gonna go ahead and throw out a nade here.
Sky nade. Let's see if it hits. Doesn't hit.
Oh, he gets one right in his face.
Peach is by himself getting pushed by 2 players. He's gonna go down. Yeah, he tried to wide swing right and got pushed by Snipe Down and someone else.
I like the idea, but now it just did
Yeah.
not work out. They were right on top of it. It's Rogue coming
Ooh,
in
big
here.
beam coming in, 77 flesh on caustic, and they're going to be aggressive. That's an ult coming down. They're just not going to be able to push that. You're going to see a full reset health wise from them. Yeah, Peach was going for the wide flank right there, but I guess they caught him, and he didn't know that they caught him, and they had that height and just immediately ended him.
You had to just play gatekeeper, right? They could just wait here for Sentinels to have to come back in because I don't think they have a path out. On board with Design for Resulta and Gentrifying right now in the middle of a fight. Gentrifying backs off, has to pop that battery to get back into this fight. It's breaking down over here at East Fragment now.
This might be controller versus controller going down right now. Designful gets knocked by Picket. Controller on controller crime. Gent gets his shield broken. Gonna probably back up and heal right here. Resulta goes in, gets a pick with the G7. Ooh, gets picked coming outside of the door with the PK. Brooks toting the new buffed PK, a very, very, very strong weapon. Hard to counter in these close range fights right here.
It's hard to take that into
And
account anymore.
it looks like they won the fight somehow. I guess someone got a pick. Oh, Pickett's decoy. I don't even know what's happening anymore.
Gentrifying trying his best
yeah,
to make
Gent's
it
out. Gent is out. He's just like, I'm out of here. See ya.
The timing on that was great too because he takes the portal as soon as it closes, so they can't follow after him.
No
there.
chase.
Now Rogue in a fight.
Soon to be rich with the PK. It looks like they traded. Oh, we got a nice fight going down right here. That is some good damage coming from Drop, but he is dropped down to 1 HP and picked. That is some commanding height on that little hill right there. Sweet's gonna back up, try to get sniped down out before they ape. The young Watson barely makes it out. I'm surprised they didn't jump on her when they had the chance, but a little reset here on the edge of Storm. They're gonna have to walk their way up a tiny bit, still have some cover. I'm surprised we're not seeing a push from the team on high ground. They know it's a 2v3 and they know they have little to no cover right here, but you know, the smart play. You don't have to push everything. TSM finding a nice gatekeep right there on Sentinels. That is a really, really tough push straight uphill against TSM, and it's never gonna work out for you. That's a near impossible push right there, taking them out.
I think that that was definitely the kill that like Rogue wanted to have. We were talking about it just beforehand when they got that pick onto Dropped. You know, they had the opportunity to try and gatekeep, but they got pressured there at that choke and got taken out. And so TSM come up the ultimate victors, picking up 2 extra kills for them right now. And now Rogue in a hard position as it looked like it was their Tricky Mental and Mr. Hakulo. That was that squad. That was
on that
high ground position.
Let's go here.
And they are just sitting here. I mean, once they get seen by this team to the right, I mean, they're within 15 feet of them. They'll probably get pushed, and I don't know if Sweet has a portal yet. He might be getting close. I saw an ultimate accelerator on the ground, but if they don't have a portal soon, Snipe Down he's gonna get jumped by those 3 dudes over there. But for now, they are alive and well. TSM with a perfect circle guess. They're sitting pretty up top. They're gonna be able to find a lot of picks as people rotate through the open. Usually, this circle is gonna end by those fences and the truck and the crates down there. I like those circles. There's a lot of cover.
TSM are currently sitting on 3 kill points right now. We got the red shield onto Reps. We saw, of course, them using a charge rifle to good effect from this angle, getting a lot of damage off. Albralele, 178 off his red himself. If they take this win, this might just be the turning for them.
It could be. We have a team holding end-game circle right now in the middle of that little compound, and it's going to be very tough for them to hold that. I don't know why they elected to go there that early. There's going to be so many teams coming from every single angle. I think we might have just seen a knock right there. I mean, it's a near impossible hold. You have teams on every side of you, and if you don't just sit in a corner, you're going to get, picked at over and over and over again. But hopping on board with Zero Tricky, Mental, and Mr. Hakulo looking rough right now. Zero Tricky, absolute 1 HP, going to have to crank a bat here. Hakulo getting res. Does he get it off? Oh, he's self-resing as Mental backs up. Zero Tricky, 1 HP. He's going to die to the storm here if he doesn't get moving.
Oh, no. Do they all go down to the storm? Slide? No!
He would have died on that rock regardless, and they go down to storm. Hate to see it.
Oh, they got thirsty. They were trying to chase down Rogue there, I believe. They were able to get the knock onto 1 and then chased after them and just lost complete track of time there.
Yeah, lost circle presence. Paid the consequences for it. I'm surprised this team is holding as well as they are. It's going to get tough. I mean, you got to, yeah, exactly, right there. When he popped in the open right there, you have TSM that could have, if they were looking, they could have exploded him. TSM has pushed up to the fence, and now it is going to get real tough for them to hold this. TSM going to put on some damage as they're getting picked from the right, the left, above, below, everything. It's just falling apart for them as TSM hasn't even taken an ounce of damage, and they are retaking the circle right now.
Yeah, they're just clearing all the traps, cleared the Watson generator just beforehand here as they finish off ASCII, and Purge will go down. Now, Liquid are still alive, by the way, and they're still at that choke position, and they're the ones that kind of poking away as a third party. Nocturnal getting some decent damage off with the Sentinel now, as they do have a high ground position to work with. And all sides of the circle should be coming in at about the same pace, so no real pressure in that regard. As on board with Team Skirt here, who are scrambling on the north side of the circle right now. They've got a lot of bodies to work with if they can recover anything.
Whole team holding down low below them. We got some. This is a good game we got going on right now. We got a lot of good teams left. Every single team is full. We're for a nice little end game here. Trying to take height on them. What do you think they do? You think they try to go portal or fight this team first?
You kind of have to clear your back at this point, or either. Otherwise, you know, both teams go for that portal play, and then it's kind of a standstill, right? The duo, what are they doing while they're waiting for the port?
Well,
Madness,
no
though,
portals
is
are
going to
being
chase
sent.
after.
Yeah, 1 second till round closes in. No portals are being sent. They're getting third party from the back as well. This might be the end for Vaxon and Madness right here. And just both sides, they just can't do anything. Madness, last one up. Gonna try to stall out. He's about to get knocked. Gets knocked right there.
Hill's team now getting pressured here as TSM have that center position right now, working with the angle. They've got the boxes. They've got the spray. Albralele with that Prowler now. He is cracked. We'll go for the armor swap, but TSM are able to finish off Hill's team.
TSM is mopping. They have no cover right here as Liquid's still on that rock. They have cover, and they're just going to hide behind these little light posts. This is going to be hard. He gets knocked right there. Albralele goes down. Reps goes down as well. Liquid had the position. I thought TSM was in a better position, but apparently Liquid was in a better position than TSM, and they are running up on this last team right here. They have height, but it is a 3v3, so what's going to happen right now? Big 70 pump on Watson. Gets the knock on the Watson. 3v2 right now. 2 players with no shield on Liquid. Nocturnal might go down here. Nocturnal goes down. Huge flick by Flanker right there on the Wraith. 2v1. Boston left. No ult coming out. No traps. No gas, and he gets knocked. Ooh. That was a good 3v3 though. You love to see it. Great shots by Flanker with the massive no bolt. Very impressive. That gun is, in my opinion, so bad without a bolt, but he was putting in the work. Team Solo Mid barely hanging on, but it is winnable for Team Simply and Team Noble White. And by the way, Team Noble White is only 1 point behind Simply in second place. So it's a tight leaderboard we got going on right now. Game 4 is going to be interesting.
Yeah, so it's anyone's game here for first place, and so we'll see if any kind of shenanigans really messes with this game number 4. Like you had touched upon Sentinels. What are they going to do in this lobby now?
Oh, they're going to pull it out. They're going to pull it out. I know it.
Oh, they do. Actually, it's going to be Crypto, Bloodhound, and Caustic, and so
yes,
I am excited to see this one.
Oh, let's see the aggro. I would love to see this. I bet 17 kills from them this game.
17?
17. They're just gonna mop.
I'm gonna take the under on that one. I'm gonna go with like 14.
I have to reload. And there's the bleed out right there. Good fight. Quick res, give you a little pat on the back, get up. And they are hanging out with this loot here at No Name, outside of Fragment East. Oh wait, no, they're outside of, where are they?
Yeah, they're over at Overlook. Basically over
at Overlook. I thought they were Fragment East outside of the tunnel. Whoopsie. They're getting pushed a little bit though. You see a team kind of coming in. Yeah.
They have the pings out for it, and so they're trying to go for that full reset. They still need to heal up. Echo. I don't know what he's doing. He's still sitting at 25 HP. There we go. The med kit's coming out.
Yeah.
But let's go to Sentinels. They're in a fight.
Oh, here we go, baby. Cross with 50 HP, 50 shield, 2 golds. Do they have a third gold? What is it? 2 golds and a purple. And they're in a fight. Forgot what this ultimate is called. Was gonna say he's in it. Oh, it's Beast of the Hunt. That's what it's called. So he's bathed in the blood right now. Doesn't have any enemies in sight though, so we're not gonna see the highlighted red outline around the enemies. They're gonna push up a little bit. Scan coming out, massive. Doesn't really get anything honestly, but you know you love to see it. A crypto drone on the hunt right now. Gets a ping on an enemy. Gets a ping on 2 enemies. They're gonna push up.
You're not getting away from them. Actually, it looks like they are gonna be able to get away from them here. Crest will be able to finish off Tech. And yeah, I mean, this is what they want to do. They want to find the fights. And remember, they started off sorting factory, so they rotated to Dome, rotated to Lava, trying to find anyone. Now they're going to make their way north, which there is a team waiting in Geyser currently.
I was going to touch on this before we went to the Sentinels fight. It's crazy that a TSM rotates worlds faster than any other team, and they do it every single game. They land cap, and all of a sudden they're across the map. set up in a building in circle within 2 minutes. It doesn't matter where the circle is, they're there. Every time we hop onto them after, you know, hopping onto another team for a second, they're in the next circle already ready. I don't understand why more teams don't adopt that strat, but it does come from TSM landing in cap in the middle of the map, having the beacon and acting on the rotation within seconds. But I mean, they are just always in the circle and giving themselves a better chance at the victory.
Yeah, they've slowly increased the pace of their rotation and their first rotation timing over the last year. It used to be that like by the time the ring closed, they were just getting to the position or setting up, but now it's been like, okay, at 2 minutes, that's when we move and get out.
It is fast. It's like Mach 1. Trap going out the window, both sides. Oh, in the middle of the window. Might be able to get a pick on this Gibby here. Takes some damage from the Havoc. Does get the trade, though. Caustic ult might go. Okay, never mind. The Watson Gent. That's a high IQ play right there. Not throwing it. Watson gets picked. He is cranking this Phoenix kid. It looks like it's a 2v1, maybe. This might be a third party coming in, actually. And Streamy's going to get picked. And here comes a Phoenix kid. He's going to throw the ult outside. Shoot the trap. Good play right there. Going to stick this res. I love it.
We should be able to get them to reset for this right now.
Yeah,
so another like 5 seconds or so left. Another barrel coming out for them too.
And this is why Caustic is just so strong. I mean, you see the third party came in. It looked like they were backs against the wall and dead. And all of a sudden they are both up, reset, and healing. And he still has more traps. Huh? Who would have thought?
He's got the gold helm.
Probably. Oh, he's got the gold helm. That is, oh, that's evil. Another trap going out.
It's like pop a cell, trap, pop a cell, trap. So yeah, there are 3 teams involved in this fight right now as we're on board. I'm soon
keeping his distance. Oh, amazing shots right there with the Hemlock. Nuko would be proud. He's a third party over here on the left side. Great shots with the Hemlock. She is melting right now with that thing. Gonna have to crank a bat though. Peeks out a little bit, takes some damage. That's why you don't want to peek when you're healing. You never know. You have to pop a med kit. Matt Pickett going in.
Right now, let's see
if we can get that 70 FOV view.
Here we go. Does he bamboozle him?
He cranks it, throws it.
Oh, they were not bamboozled by that.
Not bamboozled. Let's see if we get an ult cam here. I would love to see an ult Pickett. I don't know why he would use it. Oh, gets the pick on the Gibby. Very low Gibby. This team with the Caustic still in here. Got a res. Hitting headshots with the Hemi. A lot of damage, but not enough. Throwing out the decoy. Love to see it. Does he ult to try to get a flank here on a window on this little bus? Soon to be Rich gets picked. And Pickett is busting with the Hemlock right now. Both of these players on this team having the Hemlock, putting out a lot of damage with it. Unfortunately, Soon to be Rich gets picked and thirsted. Pickett's gonna have to crank some cells here.
What the hell happened to his thermite there? It just bounced off the door, and I don't think it broke it. Okay, it did break it, but that was an odd one. So they do lose their Watson. And right now, going for
there's another team looking for a smell on this fight right now. Keep in mind, this Caustic team is still healthy, and they get another pick. Jesus, Caustic is so strong. Crypto. Oh, here comes Sentinels.
Oh, here's Sentinels. They smell the fight. They do have the EMP. We don't get to see this in tournament play ever. This is actually dope as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
Tight. Very rare to see a Crypto drone scanning a Mirage ult. Love to be a part of it. You know, send the EMP. I don't think he hit anything really, but you know.
They're not even pushing off of it.
Pushing. That's what's up.
Oh,
Fire
inside the river.
This is a big fight here. Going for this kill point on the Watson.
I need help.
Yeah, that team's gonna back up. I don't think I've ever seen them hold this.
Generally, yeah. I don't think enough teams were around for them to want to hold. They pushed this one. They were in that building before we saw with RCO, Liquid over at Sorting Factory. But I think they just wanted to get out of there. They made the rotation. They're going to be able to hold this right now. And
finding another pick on a Weasel. Fade. Trying to stay alive, get placement points, gets taken out. But Liquid Casper with a charge rifle pick from across. They're not going to be able to thirst that. Should be an easy res for Sentinels.
Liquid, though, in a really great position. Once again, they've got that platform to play with for this next circle. And so
yeah,
this is going to be a deadly position.
Yeah, they have height with a charge rifle. It's going to be a lot of damage coming out. Flanker finds the pick on Swinny, going down, taking out the Purge team. Also has some extra charge rifle ammo in that bin, so he's going to be griefing a lot of teams to try to rotate to the open on him. I don't know if there's a team in there. Problem for every team right now trying to rotate. Oh, and they're up top on the train tracks.
Circle
And it
will
looks like-
end up
yeah.
ending on TSM.
It looks like Sentinel's about to get picked right here. He's about 1 HP, a little bit of armor and 1 HP on that crypto.
Oh, it's Al that goes for the peek and gets the knock.
Yep. And TSM playing this very well right now, knowing that they are... Do we know if Hill and them are still in the game? Are they out?
They are out.
They are out. So it looks like TSM is probably going to take this tourney. What was it? Who was in third? Noble?
Noble is still in.
Noble is still in. It's getting spicy.
Here.
They're sitting
Good
on
full
top.
of 3.
Yep. 3
Hal has
v 2
not
right
been
now
wiped yet.
inside. I don't think Hal's going to... I don't know. They might be able to get it. Is that Pathfinder on a different team? Oh, the other team is on the rocks back there. Must have been a lot of headshots from the flatline coming out on Hal because he exploded. The flatline hits real hard if he had headshots.
Darkstar will finish off Hal now, so TSM just down to 2, but they're basically in that range where they secure this all here. Panders gets the knock onto Raps, and now it's Liquid trying to fight back here. They understand that TSM now are down to 2. They just need to worry about the triple on the other side.
Flanker dropping down with a quick climb up back. Good play by him. You don't want to fall right now. You want to keep that high for as long as you can. Circle doesn't have the bust in it, so they're looking for that finish on them right now. Looks like TSM is out of the game. No, is Albert Lely still in?
Albert Lely still has a self-res as
Yeah.
Tech is going to go ahead and push forward here. 3 red armors for them, and they can play in a position where they have time.
Nice shots of the wingman coming out from Tech right there with the bounce on the zip line to the maybe pick on the Watson. A little highlight reel doesn't quite get the pick, but good shots nonetheless. The Watson is very low up top. He's gonna go for an armor swap, but it's empty. And he gets knocked trying to get the armor swap off. It was empty. Doesn't get it. Casper literally sitting on 3 HP and gets picked. And it looks like they're just gonna be looking for self-reses here as TSM might have the second place. It's gonna be close. I do not have the brain capacity to add that up right now. I'm sure you got it though. Take it away.
TSM take it with a commanding 15-point lead over second place, walking away 60 points total, and of course your victors this week.
Got to give a shout out to Team Noble and other Noble. 2 top 5 finishes today. We had some very good games today. TSM back to their winning ways, placing very consistently throughout all the matches, semis, and in finals. You got to give it to them. They played well. They came out with the dub. That's how it goes.
Yeah, the split between the top 5 below TSM, right? 2 through 5th, it's so close.
Yeah.
45 points for Noble White, 44 points for Liquid, 43 for other Noble, and then 41 for Arcane's team there simply. So it was extremely close. It could have gone any way. There was so much open there. So the top 3, though, of course, will be the only ones placing in the money. TSM earning $500 this week. Noble White will be taking $300, and Liquid taking $200 there. So congratulations to them on their victories.
Absolutely. Shout out to Esports Arena for putting this on. Another fantastic tournament, something for all of us to watch. Love to see it. It was a pleasure being a part of it and casting alongside the legend himself, Jamerson, for the 2nd week in a row.
Remember, we do this twice a week, once for EU and once for NA. So make sure you tune in on Tuesday for the EU Weekly, and then we'll be back next week for the North American Weekly. Once again, I believe that's week number 8 now that we're on. Daltush, before we close out the show, any final words for our viewers at home?
Shout out to all the Touche bags in chat. Love you guys. Appreciate all y'all being here. You guys are the best ever. Simple.
And make sure you guys drink your Pedialyte. That's going to go ahead and do it for us. And thank you all from Esports Arena, from Touche and myself for watching tonight. We're going to go ahead and close it out. Have a good night.
Peace out, everyone.